The Oval Office became a stage for a dramatic confrontation on February 28, 2025. US President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met that day. The meeting was intended to be a routine visit. Instead, it became a public display of the fractured relationship between the two leaders. Trump, alongside Vice President J.D. Vance, accused Zelensky of ingratitude. He argued that Ukraine was not sufficiently appreciative of US support. Trump demanded explicit thanks for the aid provided to Ukraine during the ongoing conflict. He threatened to withdraw support completely. Zelensky, visibly caught off guard by the accusations, defended Ukraine's position. He emphasized the ongoing war, which had begun in 2014. Zelensky highlighted the constant threat to Ukrainian sovereignty. He stressed the need for continued security guarantees from the West. The Ukrainian president expressed gratitude to the American people. However, he stood firm in his commitment to defending his nation. The meeting exposed a deep rift, fueled by accusations and mistrust. The consequences of the Oval Office clash were immediate and severe. Trump unilaterally cancelled the remaining events scheduled for Zelensky's visit. A planned joint news conference was scrapped, denying Zelensky the opportunity to present his case to the American public. A ceremony to sign a strategic economic deal focused on Ukraine's rare mineral resources was also cancelled. This threw the future of the agreement into uncertainty. Most concerningly, reports emerged that the flow of US weapons to Ukraine had slowed to a trickle. There were even suggestions that all US aid to Ukraine could be cut off entirely. The meeting, meant to reinforce the US-Ukraine partnership, had instead left it hanging by a thread. The roots of the February confrontation were arguably planted months earlier. During the 2024 US presidential campaign, Zelensky visited a Scranton, Pennsylvania artillery shell factory. The visit, in September 2024, was intended to highlight the $400 million US investment in boosting ammunition production for Ukraine. However, the choice of location, a swing state, drew sharp criticism from Republicans. Then candidate Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, accused Zelensky of interfering in US elections. They claimed he was campaigning against them and for the Democratic ticket of Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg. Senator Eric Schmidt echoed these accusations, alleging that Zelensky was openly supporting Democrats. Adding fuel to the fire, Zelensky was accompanied on the Scranton visit by former Democratic Senator Bob Casey, while a subsequent investigation by Representative James Comer into potential foreign interference fizzled out. The damage was done. The Scranton visit cast a long shadow, souring relations and feeding the narrative of Ukrainian ingratitude that ultimately culminated in the Oval Office clash. The international community reacted to the Trump-Zelensky confrontation with a mixture of condemnation and concern. US Democrats were united in their criticism of Trump's behavior. They accused him of undermining a vital US ally, emboldening Russia, and essentially doing Putin's work for him. Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and a host of other prominent Democrats issued scathing statements. They denounced Trump's actions and reaffirmed their unwavering support for Ukraine. While some Republicans defended Trump's stance, others expressed unease. Senator Lindsey Graham, typically a Trump ally, went so far as to suggest that Zelensky should consider stepping down if he was unable to secure his country's interests. European leaders were also quick to express their alarm. French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Annalena Baerbock, and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen all issued statements of support for Zelensky. They voiced concern over the implications of Trump's foreign policy shift, viewing it as a dangerous boon to Putin's ambitions in the region. The global response to the Oval Office showdown highlighted the high stakes of the US-Ukraine relationship and the deep anxieties triggered by its fracturing.